Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit the bell next to the button so you can get notifications when we post new videos. If you like my jacket, please subscribe because you'll see a lot more of that.
I just wanted to show you what I got. I bought this off Amazon. It's a water tester. We have a well here. But you know, if you've been following our channel, that we actually get our drinking water from a spring from the ground on the side of the road. And I'm sure some people have been wondering, like, is it really safe? So I bought a water tester. I saw someone on Instagram buy one of these and test their water. So I was very, very curious about what our well water, how safe it was, and also our drinking water. So all I have to do here is hit the on button. And it reads 0 at this point. And then I gotta dip this into, this is actually the well water, and you gotta fill it up to this point, and it will give me a reading of how many particles. You're supposed to move it around a little bit until it stabilizes. It only takes a couple seconds. So it's reading at 286. And if you turn it around, it explains here where 286, it says 300 here and 100 here. It's marginally acceptable, average tap water. So they're saying the well water is average tap water. Okay, so let's test the spring water now. All right, so I'm turning it on again. It's reading at 0. And I'm gonna test, this is spring water that we just collected. We went down to the spring to get it. Okay, it's reading at 33. And that says 0 to 50 is ideal drinking water. So clearly the water that we collect on the side of the road from the spring, literally coming up out of the ground, is pretty pure. It says it's ideal. So I think that we're gonna keep getting that spring water. So my sister's here helping. We're getting together. Some pine boughs. We're gonna be making some wreaths today and some decorations to put on the house to make it look festive for Christmas. Okay, so we just got done clipping all the clippings from the trees, and Glenda is gonna show me now how to make wreaths, because apparently when she was a kid, and by the way, I have to mention this, I always say apparently, and I'm sorry, I guess it's my word. So apparently, when she was younger, my dad taught them how to make wreaths and different things, and they used to sell them. So she's gonna teach me now. So far, we got these buckets, and we're gonna put trees in them, and we're gonna wrap the buckets with burlap and a bow, and then we're gonna put little lights on them so we can put them out on the porch. But here's our bow. I'm not exactly sure what it's called. That's gonna be all along the top of the porch, but we're getting ready to wrap it with wire. I don't even know what to call it. What are those called that you put around the light? Is it like a swag?
I think you'd call it a swag, yes.
So right now Glenda is pulling together a couple branches to make a really pretty swag, and I'll show you what she's doing. It's gonna go around my light fixture here, and some berries are gonna go here and here, and then there'll be a really pretty bow. So it'll be just very festive and early American looking.
I know it's not gonna be easy.
Too late.
I just didn't want to get a tree in my face.
It's beginning to bloom. It's very long.
Cool.
Look how pretty that is.
Just that little
Really
bit,
excited
huh?
about it. Yeah. Very early New England. I love it. It is so cold out here. I don't know if your fingers are going to be able to tie a bow. This will be a miracle. This will be a Christmas miracle. Let's see that.
This is a little bit too long. Scissors.
It's pretty. So, do you have a wire with you to put it on?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that is so pretty.
I know it's perfect, right?
Yeah. I love the classic plaid. right, so this is the next project of putting the burlap around the buckets of the tree, and then there's going to be a ribbon around it. All right, so what are you doing?
Well, I've started putting together the wreath. So what I need to do is put together a bunch of different...
Oh, that's pretty.
Yes, and they'll be all tied together like this and fill out and make the whole wreath. That's the first step.
Okay.
I'll
That's looking really, really, really pretty with all the princess pine and the berries.
And then we'll put the pine cones in here and there.
So now you're adding all the pretty things?
Yes, now I'm going to tie in the decorations. There's your little guys here. These 2 little pine cones.
Putting in the finishing touches.
It's a little unevenish.
All right, so this is a day later, and we still have that garland that we made yesterday to finish, but it's a lot of work, and my sister is going to show me now how to, what?
Wrap it together. How to attach it together so that it will hang in one long piece.
All right, so we're gonna try to do that now.
It would be really good if you could put it all the way across. It would look really nice.
But it's gonna take a lot to do.
You know, by the time you're done, the season's over.
Right, so we're just gonna be able to do what we can do. I mean, that looks really pretty, but you're right, I think maybe one, but then again, maybe if we did one on this window going to the right and one over there on the left. Do you know what I mean?
And then there'd be on every window.
Right, because that looks really pretty. I like that a lot. Yeah, the greens, they're way too far apart, I think.
All right.
All right, take 3. Trying a different thing. That looks really cute. I don't even think you can see it. 4.
Oh, get out of town.
Take 4. I think we're getting closer.
Because they could each, there's already a thing sitting there. Each one of those could be on there, and I could tie the bow and the berries.
I think maybe that would be the easiest to use that.
Would work.
All right, so I think we've come up with an idea.
Beads? Do you want to put the beads on each one? Or just the bow? Can't really see well. This bow is not a good example because...
You didn't make it for this.
Right, and it's...
So you're thinking smaller bow?
A smaller bow.
And the beans.
Because the beans don't...
All right, so I enlisted Solomon because he is the Bumble of the family. He's gonna
Honorary Bumble.
Yes, to put the star on the top of the tree because we have a swag, or whatever you want to call it, over here that's pretty high. So we're gonna have him attach it.
Like this, right?
Yeah, wrap it around so it's on the top of...
I'm gonna fall. Okay. Is that semi in the front? How's that?
Is it secure?
Yeah.
Then that's great. Thank you, Sal.
Yep.
We came up with a solution, thanks to Glenda, that we took all those swags or garland or whatever that was that we were going to make to line the whole edge of the porch. We came up with the idea of just making like little swags to put out in front of each pole. A lot less work and still very, very cute. So I am tying the last bow on. And then we'll be done.